Welcome to Monologues by Hassie, where I'm going to be dropping unsolicited brain dumps from the depths of my grey matter. I'll talk about life, money, society, and self-development, plus whatever else lies up there, whilst hopefully not getting cancelled in the process. About 6 months ago, I picked up a very small habit, which I'm grateful that I've maintained on an almost daily basis. And it is basically, I have a very small notebook, and in that notebook, at the end of every day, I will write something that I'm grateful for. And the interesting thing is the last 6 months has not been particularly easy for myself, and there have been challenging things for people around me. And even on days which are objectively horrible days, which I won't go into details because I'm not seeking pity, I have been able to find something small to be grateful for. And what I've found is, collectively, even as things have improved, the very fact that I've been being gracious and grateful and appreciative for this continuous period of times means that I will sometimes have conversations with friends, with colleagues, with strangers, and I will instantly notice that I have a very different perspective of the things around me. I will have a more positive perspective, and I will be looking at what is available as opposed to what is lacking. And that is an incredibly powerful thing to do, because I think if you can see the best in any situation that you're in, you are going to be the type of person who, other people will naturally gravitate to you because you will look for a solution, you will look for a way to bypass something, and you will have a good demeanor. But more importantly, for your own mental health and well-being, you are somebody who will have less of those negative signals floating around in your head. For example, something really tiny I was grateful for many, many months ago was something as simple as having running hot water. I thought, wow, this is such a luxury. And recently, in our office at work, the water stopped running for about 2 weeks, but we had bottled water. And I said, wow, I'm grateful that we have bottled water, because there are children in war zones and poverty who don't have access to water right now. And we're complaining about not having a running tap and not being able to wash our hands. And we had to leave the office and go to the bathroom if we wanted any running water. But it's these very, very small, and this might seem very mundane, but when you become appreciative for these mundane things, and then when you do have those challenging days where something really horrible has gone wrong in your life, maybe it's gone really bad for yourself or for somebody around you, if you can find something positive on a day like that where everything feels like complete shit, you're essentially training yourself to build this superpower of gratitude. And it is not something that I think should be discounted, especially in the world we live in. If we turn on the media, if you go onto your Twitter or your X or your Facebook, you will see some of the most unimaginable tragedies occurring as we speak at this moment. And even in times where the world seems so gloomy, if you cannot allow that negativity to completely capture yourself, if you can find something to be grateful for on a daily basis and you allow this to compound, it is a very simple and effective tool for feeling lucky. And I absolutely feel lucky right now. It is one of these things where no matter what the challenges are, I can get to the end of the day, and before I go to sleep, the very fact that I've tried to find something to be happy about, something to be grateful for, and sometimes this involves reframing things which were initially might have caused a negative response in me. May I got into an argument with a family member, but we were able to resolve that. Well, that's something I'm grateful for. And it's these things which will make your day that much better. And again, compound interest is a very important concept to keep in mind. When you allow these small good habits to compound, when you allow this positivity to compound, it is like adding lubricant to the gears of your life. Everything will just flow that much easily, and eventually you will find it easier to be more and more grateful for different things. If you imagine that other people in your life pick up this very same habit, then you're going to have these compounding effects in yourself, and you're also going to have network effects. Because if the people that you surround yourself with all of a sudden start becoming more grateful for the things that they have in their life, and for the people around them, then you have the potential collectively to achieve great things. And I think I've rambled on about gratitude for enough time. So to everyone listening to this, I wish you great success on all your endeavors. You've just made it through another episode of Monologues by Hassie. It brings me great pleasure to know that you made it to the end. To listen to more episodes, subscribe on your favorite podcast app or visit monologuesbyhassie.com. Thanks for swinging by.